Hello gang, Merlin on the mic. You asked about a Purple Luffy video post-Banlist, after the ban, the latest ban list now for OP10, and I deliver. So as you can see here, this is a list that many people play online, and if you see the Purple Luffys that also did well this week in the online version of the simulator, in the ranked version, most of them have a Magellan, at least one Magellan in the list. Also this Frankie and so on. And to this list I say no, this is not my list. This is not my list. I will be honest with you. I will be honest with you. I didn't even bother to try this list, not even one single game. So my list is this one. This is the list that I play for OP10, and let me tell you, I'm playing this list because tomorrow I have a tournament, like a big tournament here in Switzerland, and I'm gonna play this list. I'm gonna play this list. Spoiler alert for those that will participate tomorrow to this tournament, and you might be my opponents. I will be playing this list here. The main reason is because I don't have, still don't have all of the Teach cards yet. So I miss like 3 Kuzans. I opened only one display, only one box, and I drew one Kuzan. And of course, everyone can start sending cards starting from today from the card market. And if I order the cards, then I will have them like next week. So yeah, Purple Luffy it is. And why this list? Why no Magellan? Let me tell you why. Because if you know how to play against Stitch is no problem at all. No problem. And Shanks is also not a problem. The Rush version of the Shanks might be a little rough, but the normal version of Shanks is like come at me bro. So in my humble opinion, this guy, so this leader does not need Magellan anymore. The only card that in this deck list, because let me tell you that I'm playing like 3 hours ranked matches with this guy here, and I lost only 2 matches, and these 2 were also close matches. So I don't feel that this list is missing anything at the moment. And you will see I have like 100 games here, but I will just show you a couple of them. I will just start random by the match that I have recorded, and we will check them together. But the idea behind this leader is you start favorably, you go first in every single game. I don't care what your opponent is. Don't start with, okay, I have like a Teach opponent or like something like that, and I want to go second. No, you will not go second with this leader. You will go first with this leader. You will ramp like crazy, and you will play as soon as possible your characters, and you will finish them off. And you flood also the board with this guy here. So it's like it's crazy. And what this card does, in my opinion, this card should have been banned. But it's a new card, so they didn't do that. And this is why this is a tier 1 deck. You will see Purple Luffy's topping this meta. Mark my words. So just a quick. Of course, we already have a guide for this guy. Go and check my other videos for the guide. And the list is, the list is almost identical. So I will not make another video, another guide. The only thing that I will tell you is you start with him, you go first. The cards that you want to see in your starting hand is this guy to search, is this guy here. So these are the cards that you want to see at the starting. So you start with your Law, then you are at 3 Dawn on your second turn, you ramp 1 by using the leader's ability, you play your Zoro, you grab 1 Gum Gum Giant, and then on the next turn you are at 6. You ramp 1 again by using your leader's ability. You play your Monkey D. Luffy into Sangoro, and then on the next turn you ramp once more and you play your Luffy or your Big Mom or another Luffy Taro. And of course, if you play, it depends on the matchup. Of course, if you play against it, you go white, and so on and so on. So this is the game plan for this leader. If you are about to take a life and you have Mr. 2 in your hand, instead of playing Zoro, you play Bon Clay, because you do ramp with Bon Clay and you don't need to take your own life. So these are the small tricks. If you play against Zoro, guys, if you play against Zoro, I don't know, did I record the matchup? I think I recorded the matchup. We will see. Okay, then we will talk about. I think this is the first matchup. So in my opinion, this is also not a bad matchup. So even Zoro, you can also win Zoro, and you will see also how to do that. Yeah, so with Zoro, you just clear board, you don't attack if he has open dons and you're not in a position yet. And this guy is also, I played so many games that this comes in handy. So for those of you who play this 2-cost Robin, you know nothing. Okay, this guy is like crazy, because not only is he blocker, so he can be a blocker. You can attack with him. You can attack with him, and you activate him again. You make him active. You restand him again. So okay, enough talking. Let's go to some matchups. Okay. So we will start with Zoro. This is our starting card. Kamazo is also a great card, because you can play Kamazo. Then you can play a card that does a minus don like Luffy Taro or like Sanji, and you KO something of a value of 2 or less. So it's a great card. It's a great card, especially against decks like Zoro. So we play first our first searcher. We grab a Luffy Taro because we want to use our Luffy Taro into something else at 7 don. And then he plays his first Nami, and as you can see here, guys, he has 1 don open. And with Nami, he drew this shut up and come with us. So you know what he has in hand. You know what he wants you to do. If you start attacking now at this point blindly, he will just flood the board with characters. You don't want that. You don't want that. Don't be an idiot, right? So what we do here is, of course, because we do take damage from him, is we ask ourselves, do I want to ramp and keep my life? Do I want to play my Zoro? Do I want to ramp and play my Zoro? So there are many things that you can do. I play my Zoro to grab a Gum Giant, because I was like, okay, you know what? I will build up my defense. I will build up a big board here, and I will come to you. So he plays his second Nami, and he draws another setup and come with us. Then he plays another Nami, and he draws a Chopper. So now he has his Chopper, but he doesn't have the dons to play him. He attacks us and he leaves 2 dons open. Why? Because if we attack him, he will use these 2 events and he will flood the board. Do we attack him? No, of course not. We don't attack him. So we draw another Gangnam Giant. It's perfect, because now we can play our Luffy Taro, play our Sangoro. We have a full board. We have 2 Gangnam Giants. We have a Big Mom who can give us 1 life. We have a Sanji who can also rest a character. So we are in a perfect position. So now he attacks us with 6. Of course, we counter that. We want to stay healthy as possible at this point. Then he plays Zoro. We take. And now we are at 2 life, and he has Zoro. He still has these 2 dons open. He wants to play. This guy wants to play his Animal Kingdom characters. Shall we allow him to do that? I see my don here. So this is the thought process, right? So I see my don here. I have a don. I have a Sanji. So if he plays for free this Tony Chopper, the annoying animal, Tony Chopper, what can we do? We can rest him with Sanji. Is that a good idea? Yes, it is. Yes, it is because you're at 8 on. So what I do here is I attack him with my Sanji. Why with my Sanji? Because we are at 8 on and I want to draw a card with Sanji before I use my other Sanji to do a -1, right? So of course he uses his event to bring this Don Chopper, and he counters also. Then I attack him again with my Luffy Taro, so he's Zoro, right? And then he uses the second event. It's like I told you guys, and he brings the second chopper. So what I do here is, of course, I play my Sanji, I rest his chopper, and I kill this chopper. I chop this chopper. And then we attack him twice, and look at this beautiful board, guys. Look at this beautiful board. We have a beautiful board. We have 2 Gum Giants. We can chill. So he plays his Luffy for 6k. And here I use my Gum Giant just to draw 2 more cards, and I'm completely bricked here. But this Zoro sees that we have so many cards, and he's like, okay, I will try to go for his board at least. And of course, he doesn't do anything at all. Why? Because even if he wanted to go for my life, we had like 2k's counter, so we would have survived this round, and then we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters plus a Racer if we wanted to, but we had 5 characters, and he had only 1 Divine Departure. And look at this life, guys. He had nothing. He had nothing at all. So this is how you want to play against Zoro. Let's say Blackbeard. This is a Blackbeard. So we go first, guys. We go first and we play our low. We see that we have a Bone Clay, we have a Zoro. Of course, we will prefer our Zoro here at this point, because our Zoro will get benefited from these hits, not blackholing us. And of course, now Tits does not play Laboon anymore. What does that mean? That means that it's safer to play our Luffy Taro, to play our 5 costs, because he needs to have a Seagun and like Van Agur on the field. So of course we play our Luffy Taro here, because we don't have any other option at this point. He's down at his cards, he's down on his life, like 4 life. We counter as much as we can, so then he plays another, how's he called, another Kuzan, and now we are black holed. If he didn't black hole us at this point, we could have, for example, play our Sanji, rest his Kuzan, and do our thing. Now we play our second, our Luffy, and on his next turn he's at 8 tone, he has established nothing, he has only 3 cards in his hand, so 4 now with his that he has taken his life, and of course he gives up instantly, because he doesn't have anything to do here, anything. And we, on our next turn, we can keep flooding the board with two choppers, for example, and then even if he plays a martial Tits, it's over for him, over. Okay, so let's go and see an Usopp. Let's see an Usopp. I think was this the funny matchup? I had the funny matchup with Usopp, because I played, I think, my Luffy Taro, and I was like, I didn't click, and I couldn't use his ability. Excuse me. So let's see if this was the matchup. So I count the Dawn like a baby here. I touch on Dawn, he takes, I play my Luffy. So this was not this matchup. It was another. Maybe I didn't record that, because after some point I stopped recording. So look at this board, guys. Even if he plays now his Rebecca into Kyros, he does. Okay, he plays his combo Rebecca into Kyros, even though he doesn't have Zoro, I think, so he plays his blocker. and he gives the Sangor back into our hand. But look at this hand, guys. We have like 1,000 cards, and he has only Kyros, because Rebecca is like Rebecca, like a 4K body, so does not do anything at all, right? So we kill this annoying blocker that brings another blocker from the graveyard, and of course we keep building our board. So as you can see here, we have 2 life, we have always 1 Dawn open for our Gam Giant, we have like 1,002 case in our hand and 1 case, and our big characters of course are on the board. We will defend these characters with our counter, because it makes sense that they will go for our board and not for our life. And of course here I hope that I used my Gam Giant, and I did, of course. Gam Giant plus 1k by Kyros, and then he plays his Zoro and he KOs my Luffy Taro. Yeah. So now we still have two characters on the board. Unfortunately we don't have any finisher here, so I was like, okay, we do have a Gam Giant and 1,000 so much counter, right? So I was like, I will search. I will search now. And I played my Zoro for a 4 Dawn, and then I was like, okay, now I will search again, I think. Or didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. So I that's 1 Dawn to my Zoro, and I was like, okay, you have only 4 cards, so I will go 7/7. Right, 7/7, yay, 7/7. And then what did I do? And then 10k. So he's now at 0 life. We have 2 open Dawns, we have 2 Gam Giants, and like 1 million counter in our hand. Look at this, look at this. So he plays his Cavendish and he goes for my board. He goes for my board. We need just 1k, we need just 1k, and he attacks my leader. I was like, okay, now I will not give you that. I will counter that as well. So I countered my leader, I countered his Zoro. I use a Gam Giant to defend this hit from his Kyros, and then he plays 2 more blockers. So he has like 3 blockers now, right? So I was like, okay, if you have so many blockers, let's see how much counter you have in your hand, right? So 7k, you go always 7k's, and then he gives up. Let's see why. Let's see why. Okay, on our second hit, because he does not have any other counter, and he should have also he calculated wrong, I think, because he gave me now a 2k and then he lost. So he should have given me a blocker here, right? And then he has 2 more blockers, and I have an Usopp here, right? And I have 3, 6, 7. I could ramp here with my leader, play this Usopp, rest one of his blockers, and then go for game, or I could just KO his things here, play a blocker, leave one Dawn for Gam Giant, and on the next turn we could have taken game. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So what do we have here more? Another tits, yet another tits. How are we with our recording? I hope that we are not okay, so let's see. Okay. So I was like I want just to see what's it with the recording, guys. And we are at 19 minutes. Okay, so we are at 9 minutes. Let's see how we play here. So how we play here is we go first, or we were second. Wait, I have missed everything. So we go here second, because he chose to go first. Fair enough. Interesting choice, and yeah, this is also what I would have done. He plays a docu, so this is it is with a docu. We keep ramping. right? Even if even when we are at 5 down, we keep ramping and we play everything that we can. We play everything that we can, even this low here. I play this low because I want him to rest this docu. Then he plays his Van Agur and he kills my low. And of course this is the moment that he will most likely black hole me, right? Exactly. So at this point we don't want to give him 2 cards, guys. We give him 1 card, docu, because we don't want him to keep KOing everything that we have, right? So we keep ramping, as you can see. We have 7 done, so we play 2 characters. We play Sangoro and the Zoro, right? So let's see. Now he attacks us, and he KOs with the Sigan, I assume, our Sangoro. And he uses his states. Now we are 10 done. We have a black hole, but he has only 2 cards in his hand. He has only 2 cards, guys. Only 2 cards. So what do we do in such a situation? When the Teach is like so low on his cards, of course we start by attacking his life, right? We attack his life, and then we play as many characters as possible. So here I chose to play interesting. I chose to play Nami over Kamazo. I think I wanted just Kamazo in my hand. I don't know why. Maybe for the 2K. I don't know why. Now that I see it, I think that also at that moment oh yeah, doesn't matter. So we take 1 life. He's still at 2 cards, and on his next turn he's at 10 turn. We know that he will play his Teach, most probably his Teach, but we do have 2 blockers in our field. So what we do here is we go 6k with our leader. I think here he gives us something. He gives 1 life. Then we go 6k again with our blocker, and then we play 2 cards. We play Luffy Taro and the low, and we leave 1 dot open for our Gam Giant. Why do we play low? Because we need bodies, guys. We need bodies, and you will see also why we need bodies. So he tries to kill our blocker here with his Van Agur. We don't give him that. Then he tries again. We give him our second blocker. So we save this 6k attacker here, and now we have some interesting choices to make. So we go 5 with low, and this is why you want to play your small characters. We go 5 with low. Of course he takes, doesn't have anything else to do here at this point. Then we go, let's see, we go 5 I think with leader. Exactly, we go 5 with leader because he has only 1 blocker, 2 cards and 1 life. Now he has only 1 card in his life. So we play our second blocker, we have 1 life, we have our Gam Giant, we are safe. We are safe because we also have our Charlotte Lin. What does that mean? That means that we can sacrifice this Lin for the Gam Giant and draw 2 more cards, and we have also the Usopp. Like I said, we have 2 blockers, 1 life. And let's see what he does here. He plays his Lafitte here. So he searches, he plays his Lafitte, and then he goes 9k to my leader. Of course we use our Gam Giant and we defend ourselves here, and he sees that he has only 4 Dawn left, and he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have a not liberation, the black hole. He has searched about the black hole. He doesn't find anything. He has only 3 attacks. We have 2 blockers, 1 life, and we also have like a 2k here. So there's no way for him to win this game, guys, and he gives up, right? So I have 2 more videos here that are not long. Let's go Sangs. Let's go and see Sangs. Okay, now we also have this Tony Chopper here. Chopper. So we are our second turn. We play our Zoro. We grab here. Let's see what we grab. What do we grab here? We grab a Sangoro over the 9 cost Luffy. Why? Because we have another Luffy Taro and we can play 2 times Luffy Taro into Luffy Taro. So I go here 5 life, I go 6 with Zoro. I was like, you know what, I don't care, I will wait one more turn for my Luffy Taro, I will kill this Hongo Pongo, how is this one called? So he attacks me with 7k, I take and I go to 1 life. And you can see I have now 11 cards in my hand. I have 2 Gum Gum Giants, and even if he thinks that he's at the dominant position at the moment, we're his daddy. We're his daddy, and you will see why. So we go 6 to make him use his ability, which he does. Then we go 6 and 7. He takes 1 life, he gives us 1 counter, and then we play our chopper. We play our chopper, and we don't activate the blocker now. Don't activate the blocker because we do have like 1,000 cards, and he will not go for game at this point. He will not go for game, and yeah, you could also play safe here and activate the blocker, but when your opponent sees that you are a Purple Luffy and you have like 1,000 cards in your hand and you have a board, then he will go most probably for your board, right? But from our next turn and on, we will activate his blocker. So this blocker. So we have 3 characters now. He's at 3 life. We still have our Gum Gum Giants. We're happy, right? And we start by attacking with our Zoro 6k. He uses his leader's ability and he counters. Then we go 6k with our blocker, and he's like, bro, with the blocker. And let me tell you what, guys, we do that because now we will play our Luffy Taro into our Tony Chopper, and we will activate also our second blocker. So now we activate both of them. We have 2 blockers, a full board, one don't active for our Gum Gum Giant. He attacks us with his leader, and we block that. We don't even need to use our how is it called? Our counters, right? So the second hit, we just block it with a 2k because we do have a 6k blocker. This is how good this card is. So if you manage to play this Tony Chopper and you play it for free with Luffy Taro, right? So don't forget that. So he's like now in panic. He's in panic mode because he sees a full board and he knows that whatever he plays, like okay, he played the Shanks, and what could he do? He killed one of my blockers, right? Okay, and yeah. So I draw now a third Gum Gum Giant. Oh, this was the game with the Gum Gum Giant. So the Gum Gum Giant game, guys. Okay, so put on your seatbelts because we draw a 4th Gum Gum Giant now, and you will see some crazy stuff on the next turn. Some crazy stuff now. Some crazy stuff. So yeah, we chill, guys. We chill. We chill because we play a blocker. We're at 1 life. He has like 2 big characters, and I was like, okay, you know what? I will let him do it. So and he plays a Roger, and let me pause. So he plays a Roger, and if I were the Shanks, if I were in his place, I would say, okay, now my opponent's blockers are like nothing. He's only at 1 life. We have like a 12k hit, a 13k hit, a 7k hit, like a 5k hit, and he has only 5 cards. What can he do? And this is what Purple Luffy can do, guys. So we play our Gum Gum Giants. 1 Gum Gum Giant after another. So 2 Gum Gum Giants for Roger plus 1k, and then we took the life from Shanks, then again Gum Gum Giant, then again 1k, and of course we take the game here. And I think that he broke his computer or his screen, or I don't know, whatever. But this was a crazy matchup. Okay, let's go to the last one. Let's go to the last one. So Red Purple Luffy. This is also a deck that I really like, but I think that it's unfortunately, it's not that strong as Purple Luffy is, right? So we play in our first turn our Trafalgar Law, or on our second turn we play our Zoro. We have the perfect curve here. We play, we can play now our Luffy Taro into our Sangoro, and we have now the whole Straw Hat package here waiting for us. We don't have any Gam Gens yet, which sucks. But we have like 1,000 cards in our hand, and this is always scary for our opponent. This is always scary, right? So he plays a Mr. 2, he plays a Queen, he plays a Nami, and he has 1 turn left. He attacks us with 7k. We counter that because we are pretty low at this point. And then he attacks us again, and I take that. I take that, and now we are down at like 1 life. So we attack first with our Sangoro, his Mr. 2, to grab our card for free with Sangoro. Then we play our first blocker, Nami. Then we go 6 leader because remember that, guys. Red Purple Luffys, they hate 6k attacks. So whenever you go, you can go and attack him with like say 6k attacks. And as you can see here, I bricked so hard, guys. I thought at this moment about my deck. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't play that many bricks, but the simulator made me draw all of them. So I was like, okay, you know what? No matter what I do, and again, this was, for example, I think if I remember correctly, this was also the last brick in my deck. So I drew every single brick in my deck. But I was like, okay, now that we have drawn all our bricks, the possibility of getting one Gam Sand is really high. So I was like, okay, you know what? We'll play our Big Mom to give us 1 life and get rid of this Queen, right? And let's hope that we will draw 1 Gam Sand. So we leave one to open at this point, and we do have also our turn choppers and stuff, right? He's not 10. Let's see what he does. Let's go like a little bit faster, because he's like in the thought process. Okay, so he plays a Queen here. He plays a Queen because he has sit in his pants and he attacks us with 10k. We take, and we, of course, we get a Gam Sand. So it was like, okay, there's not much space, so we will find the Gam Sands. The second hit, we defend that, and now we go first with Zoro, so 6k because he still has 6 cards and 1 Dawn open. So it's not that you can kill him so easily. So we get to draw 1 more Gam Giant from this Sangoro, so we are pretty safe, I would say. And this is exactly how I want to play this game. I want to play this game safe. So right. And I think that at this point I attached everything right except 1 Dawn to this Big Mom. I was like, okay, you know what? Do you want to give me all your counter? Be my guest. I do have another Gam Sand and like 20 cards in hand, right? So he gives up on this Luffy, and then he went like with 9k to my life, because if I have taken that, then he will have gone maybe with his Shanks or whatever. I don't know what he had in mind, but he didn't have anything. Look, he bricked also, so he was like, okay, my next turn I will lose anyway. Yo, so enough talking. 33 minutes, guys. I was like really happy about analyzing these games again with you guys and relive this game. So I really like this list. I really like this leader. As you have seen, we don't need Magellan, or this is only my personal opinion, that we don't need Magellan with Purple Luffy. I don't know if I will ever try Magellan, because I really love this package, and I don't think that there is room for some cards here to be removed. if one card, maybe one of these 3 Monkey Luffys. But other than that, I wouldn't touch anything at all. Yeah. So this was it for today, guys. This was the list that you have asked me to show you, the post-ban Purple Luffy list. Write me down in the comment section below. What do you think? What do you think about Magellan? What do you think about this list? What do you think about this new viral list that is around? What are your thoughts about this leader? If you think that this is a meta deck, if you think that it's not a meta deck anymore, or if you think that this is a tier 1 deck, tier 2, tier 1, 5 and so on. Share your thoughts with me, like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, that helps me a lot, a tons, guys, and spread the love. Write me down in the comment section below whatever you want. So thank you all for watching, guys. Peace.